Number 1 being, I can fly! Oh, that's actually really helpful here. Alright, this will never not be funny. We're back, and I don't know how long today's episode is going to be, but I do want to preference this by saying there might be some missing uploads over the next couple of weeks to do with my health situation. I'm still feeling the same things that I was feeling, I think I talked about in the last episode, where I wasn't feeling too well, just generally feeling a little off and having well, not severe chest pains. That sounds like I'm actually having a heart attack live on video. But I'm having some not pleasant feelings in the chest area, let's say, right? So that is worry. Am I flying? I'm fucking flying! The hell the fuck, yeah? That's not useful at all, but sure. Oh, and I can't re-trigger the flight, because, of course. So, long story short, I don't feel particularly well, and I did a COVID test today. I'm going to get the results of that tomorrow. Based on those results, I might either have COVID, which is the current working theory my doctor has, or I might need to come back in for a heart examination, which is a lot more scary. Long story short is I don't feel particularly well as I'm recording this even, but I felt without any given warning, I didn't really feel like it was proper to not upload anything. So might be a bit of a shorter video. I just expect to do most of Wonderland and call it a day after that. But if there's no video on Friday, you know why. If there's no video next Monday, you know why. I'll try to get at least a video by next Monday, maybe next Wednesday if things are going real badly with my health. But I might miss an upload or two, right? That's really what it comes down to. So now that you guys know all of that, we can move on into some things about the actual randomizer, because the comment section of the first video was very, very enlightening for me. I'll learn a couple of things. Number 1 being that we... let's show off things in a safer map. Number 1 being, I can fly! Oh, that's actually really helpful here. That's actually super helpful. And then I can't re-trigger the flight. But if I re-enter the map, hold on a moment, if I re-enter the map, maybe I can fly again. Yes, I can. Oh, that's amazing. Okay, so let me do this all first, and then we'll get back to the nothing too interesting. Then we'll get back to the explanation as to how the magic works in this game, and the fact that I probably should be saving more often than I am, because apparently this, for good reason, is fairly unstable, which makes a lot of sense. So, as you can see, we have Graviga in this map, but when I try to use it, nothing happens. That is because I haven't actually unlocked any tier of the gravity magic. Last episode, we didn't have any fire magic, which means that even though I had Fire in that map, which is just a real good luck, you don't get that. You just don't. Until I unlock at least base fire somehow. The next thing down the list is items. Of course, items are also going to be randomized into counter, in this case. But as you can see, once I actually use up counter as an item, it doesn't disappear. So I can load myself up, which I'm going to do right now, with a lot of different types of items. I only have 2 types at the moment. But if I now go here, and that's Dumbo, I can use that, and it will not use up the Mega Potion. Going into the next map, we have it obviously be randomized into Eroga and Elixir. If I were to use the Elixir here, which obviously I'm not going to do, I would actually lose the item. But if I just use Eroga, no items disappear. So I keep that Eroga. So really what that comes down to is we want to be able to have as many different items equipped at any given point as humanly possible. Because any of them could randomize into a very good spell. So as we just got some more items, you see we have a Ether, a Mega Potion, a normal potion, and do we have anything else? No. But that Ether then turns into the Genie Summon, which I could very well use. And we have Tinkerbell on our magic. Summons are probably going to be very significant early on, because you can just always use them, you don't need to unlock them. I don't know why I'm actually going in this direction. I found one piece of evidence and that's all you need to move on with the game. I'm also walking very, very slowly. I can't wait until I actually like just properly get glide or even high jump or something like that, so that I can actually move around the world a little bit quicker. Even, I don't know, I'm assuming that if I use glide, it's going to be based on my base movement speed and then be multiplied by like 1.5 or something like that. And it's not just going to override the randomized movement speed. This is all random anyway. Oh, I got the wrong thing, the right thing maybe. I don't fucking know how any of this works. It means Donald is not going to join us in this fight here today, which literally does not matter because it's probably the easiest. I don't even want to call it a boss fight, it's an event fight. That's actually a very good term. I'm going to have to remember that. I'm still working on that boss fight video. Well, the second part of the boss fight video, I'm still working on. So the term event fight is really... You just don't want to die, do you? There you go. What magic do we have? We've got Graviga and we've got Dumbo. Hold on, we've got Dumbo. We can do a thing here. It's a Mega Potion. I just summoned a Mega Potion. Gotcha. Will this work? It's the real question. Oh, that was short. I don't exactly remember how summons work in this game, not gonna lie. But this is a real bad combo on this map. It's not particularly great. Can somebody... Thank you. Oh, I will never know for sure whether or not if I go into a map, I will have a way to heal. The more magic I have, the higher the odds of one of them being a version of a cure spell, I suppose. Same with items. Wait. Can magic turn into items? And if so, can I use up a magic slot if it's an item and I just decide to use, like, if I'm very low on HP but I'm very close to beating a boss fight, can I use that potion and just give up a magic slot? Because based on everything that I understand about this randomizer chaos version so far, that doesn't seem outside of the realm of possibility. Then again, there's probably some logic in place to prevent magic from randomizing into items. And only have it work the other way around, I suppose. I don't need Tinkerbell. I really don't need Tinkerbell. Tinkerbell is a healing summon though, which is not that useful. I do wonder how the boss fight is going now. We beat God Armor without too much trouble. And I don't think we necessarily will have a lot of trouble with the Trick Master either. It would be very nice. Also, a thing I don't think I mentioned yet is a thing I asked in the last episode. Are the weapons actually like larger? Or are they just visually larger? Meaning, and as you can see clearly here, yeah, the hitbox actually grows. The hitbox is actually bigger as well, which is really, really good. The bad part is I move so slowly in this map and without any kind of high jump, and I can't use that trick to get onto that little thing. Mushroom. Oh, I can! Never mind. So maybe we can make this work. I don't exactly know how this works, but we have a chest over here which has Dalmatian puppies in it. Fucking amazing. Now what do we do? How do we grow big again? Oh, we need items to grow big, and we can't do that, can we? Yeah, I don't think we can do that because we don't have the items. It's the thing. The items get randomized into other different things. Oh, that's bothersome. Unless I can use them from the stock menu. Hold on, if I can use them from the stock menu, that's not going to help too much because I don't have arrow equipped or unlocked or... bash. The most interesting part of this entire series so far is that you can actually like get these abilities like counter and bash. Does this have any items anywhere around here? I don't think it does. You can get these things like counter and bash, which usually are... I don't know about counter, actually. I think counter... I don't know how counter works. I think after you block and you have the counter ability, you can counter, maybe? Oh, we already got that chest. But usually, like, bash is, I think, the triangle command for when you're using... Sonic Blade? I think it is. Which means... nothing, really. But potentially, yeah, it does mean a thing. It does mean something. Because that means that potentially... Fucking Tinkerbell. Potentially, if we have something like bash on an item and we then equip that item to our shortcut menu, we have, like, infinite Sonic Blade. Also, my main attack at this point is dodge roll. But it's a damaging dodge roll, I think. It's a weird game, dude. Oh, Ragnarok. I shouldn't make those kind of sounds when I already have trouble breathing. Where's the last enemy? There's one... Do I just dismiss? It feels like there's more enemies, but there's not. Okay, sure. I can't attack. I can't free the teddy bear. I can't. I have no way to free the teddy bear. I'm very sorry. So then we just... We can touch these. Which unlocks a chest. That's what I'm after at the end of the day. Mega potions. More mega potions is more good. I already have a mega potion, so it really doesn't matter too much. And then we can get through this painting into the Locust Forest, which I don't think we'll be able to do anything in this area, because we need White Trinity of Thunder. I do have Thund. I have unlocked Thund. But neither of these are going to really help me with that. Yeah, so we just go back and we do the normal course of events in Wonderland, which is just me getting lost a lot, mostly. That's gonna get me back to the Lotus Forest as well? I would have sworn this was gonna take me back to the Queen's... Yeah, I can't get to that chest without Glide though, so... I mean, I'll fucking try, but as you can see, doesn't really work. Same doubly goes for every chest in this area. It's... Well, with me being larger, maybe... Nope. Maybe this one? Sora's going to puberty real quick. Also, don't know what song that is. Anyhow, this is where we really needed to be. I think all of the randomizations in the Bazaar Room... No, they're not the same. We've got Kuraga here, which we can't use, but still. We've got Kuraga here, and we've got Mushu. I feel like in this run-through, we're going to use more... This just looks stupid. More summons than we usually would. At least in the early game. Yeah, that's not going to work against it. Yeah. Maybe using the fire-based summon against the fire-based enemies wasn't my best idea ever. I am ready to admit that now. You know what? This is actually really tricky, because I am... It's kind of like... It's not quite like ice physics, because I don't slide around. But because I'm so used to the way, like, Kingdom Hearts controls feel, it's really weird when they feel either slower or faster. And this is obviously quite a bit faster, so it kind of feels like I'm on ice. Even though I'm in no way really, like, slippery at all. This is gonna be a rough jump. It does test my platforming skills a little bit though, which Kingdom Hearts 1 in general is one of the only games that has any platforming elements to it. And we can fly. Is that going to help us at all here? Nope. But maybe we could fly in the Bazaar Room as well, right? Maybe we can actually fly in the small version of the Bazaar Room as well. That would be fantastic. We can't, but we do have a slightly larger version of the Dream Rod, I think. I very much want to get a different weapon. I like the Dream Rod, but I want to see other weapons just being ridiculously large. Especially the ones that are usually small. Oh, this is going to be bothersome. This is going to be... What items do I have? I have potions and I have hits. I have hits. Which is the attack... You know what? Simba, why not? Which is the attack thing you usually get in the 100 Acre Wood. Because you can't say attack within the Pooh Wood, apparently. Don't know why they changed that. And Simba immediately disappears. I am not entirely sure how someone's working Kingdom Hearts 1 very well, to be honest. I think it's literally just because I don't have a lot of MP that they don't stick around for very long. So maybe prioritizing MP in the early game especially is going to be a good idea. Because obviously we'll be using more summons. And if more MP means more summoning, which we can immediately do again, actually. I know that I said that the game is a little unstable and that I should be saving more, and I definitely should be, because seeing that cutscene there a moment ago, this kind of freaked me the fuck out, not gonna lie. That just didn't deal any damage at all. I'm also going to turn off summon animations immediately after this fight, because if we're going to be using summons a lot, I don't want to sit through an entire animation every single time. And that's that. We got max AP. Yep, we literally only have scan, so that's not really going to be relevant at all. But we got other stuff. And I also got a text message. What do we get here? Usually another gummy piece. Obviously, it's an entry pass. At least we can immediately go into the Colosseum. And we got Cure, which means that we have 2 magic slots, is really what that means. And if anything happens to roll into a variation of Cure, we can actually use it. Hit and Fire Row. We don't have any fire variations yet. Okay, so that's going to do it for today. As I said, we're... It's real cursed having these bit shifted sound effects. The videos are maybe going to be a bit shorter. Sometimes I might miss 1 or 2, just because I'm just not feeling particularly well. But I do want to keep on making this content. I do want to keep on making videos as much as I can, but that doesn't mean I'm going to force myself for the very foreseeable near future.